Yo, it's your boy TC making a beat. Don't really know what's going on. Let's try this. What's going on? Let's get back into these live streams. Necron is the first in the chat. That is amazing. We're working on getting some visuals looking nice. Should probably get on the Discord and tell people that I'm on here, actually. Mike Richmond. What are you saying, Mike? He says, whoop. Omux, yo. Necron says, you good, bro? Nice graphics. Thank you. This is my new standby graphics. Yo. I've just been working at today. I've put these little graphics together. And I've got a little bed of music under there now, which I think is pretty good. Michael Foy says, yo! I feel like it's going to take a little while to get back into the streaming stuff. Mike says, it's been a while. It has been a while, mate. It's true. I took some time off, kind of, to organise my life. Some more organisational business. Necron says, looks nice. Thanks, mate. Just wait for it to fill up a little bit in here before I get started. I'm going to make a little beat today. Just a drum beat, nothing spectacular. Going to do it in Logic. Michael Foy says, summon Necron. Necron was the first in here. Mike Richmond says, like an acid trip, man. Quiver Dub says, good to see you back, broski. Yes, bro. I'm a bit worried that my vape is going to run out of juice. Necron says the pre-summon. That's what I'm saying. I quite like that there's music in the background of the standby screen now. I'm pretty happy with that. And I've moved up to 1080p. I realised that I was streaming in like 720 the whole time. I got 60 frames a second, 1080p. It's going to be like, oh God, TC, what do you look like? Mark Russ says, welcome back. Thank you very much. Necron says, big boy resolution. That's what I'm saying. I can't believe I was doing it all in 720 and it was just a setting. Is it looking crisp? Yes, that's what I'm saying. How long do I let this roll out? HD25 for life. So, well, let's just jump into it. So this is the reveal of 1080p. Oh no! 60 frames a second. Look, my hand. There's no jogging or anything. It's pretty good. So let me know what you think of the view. I mean, does it look better? Is it good? Mike Christian says, wah! Lee says, hi mate, interested to see what you got going on. Just, a few things, I've been real busy, actually. I designed my whole mind in a mind map, which was really good. Worked out everything that I need to do. I'm using David Allen or Allen something? His GTD system. Method says, yo. Necron says, clean. It is clean. What's going on? So clean. I got a second camera angle. What? 2 camera angles and then the down one normal. But yeah, just setting up for some D&B talks. So I thought I would, they're going to be in 1080p. Jay says, very crisp. Michael says, so colourful, or is that the sun? I wonder if I shouldn't have like audio bed underneath this bit as well and then switch over. Jensk says, you ever listen up to any Corners tracks? Up and comers tracks. Yeah, when people send me tunes, I normally listen to them briefly. I will jump to the drop, and then if it's a good drop, then I'll listen from the beginning. Mike says, that's what you really look like. Justin says, Thug Life. I haven't got the Thug Life mood screen, but I've sorted out the news again. So that's all looking good. In today's news, TC is now at 1080p with 60 frames a second, which is pretty damn good. Pretty happy with that. Constantine says, yo, TC, back live. Long time no see. How you doing? I'm good. Yeah, just getting back into the stream of things. Into the real world. You know, I guess, is it the real world or the virtual world? Rex is chilling and farting like a trooper, as always. Sophie's upstairs, chilling. Necron says, hey, back to the news. Yeah, I got all the VT as well.
I'm in a glass case of emotion.
And it's all so crispy. It's so good. So yeah, I was going to make a beat today and I was going to do it in Logic. And I've changed it here as well so you can see the top screen. So you can see all of the hundreds of silly things that I got running on my computer. Constantine says, I'm afraid of this real world, or at least at the moment. It's a bit... I did predict all of this. Method says, has Rex been on the bean sprouts? Or been on the sprouts? Well, we have changed his diet a little bit. He's got a bit more veg in there, and I think that's what's going on. Constantine says, I mean, if you can't meet IRL, why not meet in here? Yeah, in real life. Yeah, it's true. Have to decode your acronyms. Is it acronyms? Whatever it is. Mike says, man, that looks so much better. Yeah, it's so much cleaner and crisper. It's brilliant. And it's just a setting in the thing to, like, you know, put it in 1080p. All the cameras were at 1080p. Everything else was at 1080p, but nothing else was. So it was like downgrading it. Necron says, true, you did call it. I did a long time ago, back on when we were doing the live streams on the phone. It's all gone a little bit sort of, what do you call it? Profesh. Right, so making a beat. I got a break here. It's quite a nice one. I was going to chop it to pieces and then you hear with all those clicking and clacking. I like that. Con says, my man TC, been a fan for years, bro. Big up. Nice one, brother. I still think the camera in the corner of the screen still looks a little bit yellow, which is a bit annoying. But I've been trying to work out this color grading stuff. And yeah, it's not going so well with these GoPros. I was thinking, maybe I'll upgrade myself some cameras. Crash UK says, yo, where you been, bro? Yeah, I've been here. Been lying in the sunshine. Been chilling. Been working out. I worked out how to make some hardware using Arduinos and Teensies to control OLEDs, which was pretty good. Been going in on that, making a few things. Made myself a little controller box, which isn't in the studio right now. Michael says a bit saturated. Yeah. So I could probably reduce the saturation. Is it a bit saturated? Let's see what we can do. Color correction, saturation, just a little bit. I mean, that's black and white. Where do you reckon? That's the thing. I mean, where do you go with these things? there. Is that good? But it's still got that like yellow sort of tinge to it, which is a bit. We've got 30 people on YouTube. Holla, the YouTube crew. Mike says I should use a compressor. Probably should. Let's go back to the tune. Well, it's not a tune. It's not even a beat. It's not even anything. Zoom in a little bit. Crash says, good man, use phones, bro. Any cheap older phones lenses are far better than webcam or GoPro. Yeah. What old phones, yeah? I do have phones, but yeah, I don't know. I need to just mess with the settings some more, I think. So I've got this beat, and I'm going to chop it up into little pieces. So we'll start off with this one, just to get the kick on. Chopping up. Can you see all that? Nice. And use this apple here just to do that. Chop out the kick. Chop out the hat there. There's a little piece in there. Maybe play with the lighting in the room. I do have posh key lights. I could go a little bit less yellow on them. How's that? It doesn't make any difference whatsoever. Yeah. Right then. Let's see what I'm doing here. I just wanted to make a little beat and catch up with everybody. It's been a while since I used Logic still. Is there just like scissors? Let's see if we got some scissors. Yes, look at that. I can just go bam. Blam. 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 Netball team. Makes your face a fair bit brighter. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have messed with those settings too much. We'll go there. We'll go back to where we were. Crash says, are you still using Vital? Yeah, I've made 2 more packs for Vital, actually, which I'm going to drop in the next couple of weeks, which I'm excited about. Been doing the old visuals and stuff, making packages and creating some awesomeness. How do I go back to that old tool? Pointer tool there. Get rid of that. And, I mean, that's pretty well chopped up. I guess I'll just check the start points on all of these. And then I'm going to export them. And I'm going to re-import them. And I'm going to put them into battery, I think. Because I feel like battery is my new hype for making beats. Necron says, the Vital creators must love you. It's one guy. It's a guy called Matt Titel. And, you know, massive respect for making a plugin so good. I did message him on Twitter and he messaged me back and we were going to talk. I really want to get him on the D&B talk, actually, so we could properly geek out on the code and such. It'd be really good. I just realised, have I been doing all of these edits just with the camera? You know, I'm not in streaming mode, am I? Obviously. Right. Got all them bits chopped up. And then I can just export audio files. I got a big list of people for D&B Talk. If somebody would go on the Discord as well and just let everyone know that I'm on here, that'd be awesome. So I've just started this, what I called it, Beatdown. I mean, don't know really why, but. And I'll make a new folder in here. Just call it beat. Create. I wonder how many folders I got called beat. 24-bit. No normalize. and we'll just do that. And then you can put in increment there, and it will do like incremental naming. Dan says Sophie already put the shout out on the Discord. Thanks, Soph. Mini Ewan, that's Soph. You're on the YouTube. Does it look good, Soph? It probably looks a bit better than it used to. Stepping up the streaming game with things like visuals as well. Whoa. That's a lot. Constantine says, wait, you have a Discord? I do. Go to tcdnv.com. The information is there. Go to join. I got loads of samples of presets as well for sale if you want to go on there too. Plug. Right, so I'm going to export this. And it just goes blam. Does it real quick. Then let's get rid of that. And we're going to add a new instrument. It's exciting to be back in the studio. I look yellow. Yeah, okay. I mean, if I was to take off the... I got a LUT on there. But then I think it just looks weird. I mean, it's even more yellow when I take the LUT off. Or if I go more with the LUT, I'll go more on the LUT. I'll go full LUT. How's that? It's better, I think. Luke says, when's the Rasputin remix coming out to play? Did I do a Rasputin remix? I don't think I did that, did I? I'm not sure if that's me. Nick says, jaundice tings. It's worse. I got to work out what to do. She's going to show me the phone. Have I set the tempo? No, I haven't set the tempo yet. We can do that up here. Porditor says, sacked off Ableton, eh? Any particular reason or just because you prefer Logic's output sound? I prefer Logic's sound. I do prefer the sound of Logic. I mean, I like using both, really. We can get rid of that. Let's go up to 173. And I'm going to load up a nice bit of... My microphone is covered in dog fur. Battery 4. Necron says 171, just to be weird about it. I've always been a 173 kind of guy. We know this. Let's get this here. Gonna find my little folder that I'm working in. April 2021. Dub plates, beat down, drums, beat down, beat. And there are the pieces. Gonna sling them into battery. Nice. Luke says, dirty jump up Rasputin, please. What is this Rasputin? Is it that old tune? Rah, rah, Rasputin, or whatever it is. Crash says, any bookings to plug yet? Nah, nobody wants to book me, mate. All I got is this. I'm not that bothered, to be honest. I mean, you know, it's just my life and everything. Right. Create empty MIDI region. It's all good. It's all good. I think all them people that got bare bookings are going to work out that nothing can run anymore anyway. So where is the sound? Here it is. Sounded good. That is an Ableton shortcut that I just hit because I'm still kind of an Ableton guy. Let's go down to, okay, C1, add, create note. Nice. Crash says we need to talk then. Yeah, hit me a message, bro. I like those little clicks in the background. Sort of give it like a... Yeah, send me a message on Instagram, or you can email me at various email addresses that are on my website. The other thing I did is I sorted out my email game, and one guy was like, it was for the tuition stuff, and he was like, I sent you this message 3 years ago, and I sent back, this is your first lesson, music is long. Switch Up Broadcast says Suju in Swindon is closed because of COVID. Our last place that you played in D&B. Our last place that played D&B since Brunel Rooms closed. Yeah, I think I played at Suju, and that was my last gig, actually, that I did. Nick says, need a booking for the vaccine first. I got my vaccine. I got vaccinated. So I got my first part of it, which is good. I'm half vaccinated. Joy. And now I have the 5G running through my veins. It pains me that it is in yellow vision now. This one's not so bad. This camera seems all right. So maybe I've got the settings different. Soph's coming now. She's going to show me what it is looking like. I'm going to switch over to the camera and then I can see it. It looks all right. It looks crispy. Is it too yellow? She's like, it's too yellow. It's really yellow. Nick says, lucky you, still waiting for my vaccine. Nick says, Pfizer me up. I'm AstraZeneca, I think. Nesta says, afternoon, Mr. TC, afternoon. Are we there yet? We are. It's 12:24. 12:24, Saturday, the 24th of April. So it's in the sun. I'm only going to be here till 1 o'clock. Then I'm going to go sit in the sun. Get my 20 minutes aside. I can't believe it's so yellow. I don't know what to do about that. I'm going to sort it out. Sounds like every TC beat, but that's a good thing. And let's just look at the velocity. Hey, that's gone loud. It doesn't actually need to be that loud. We can go back down to where it was. There we go. Necron. Oh, Nick says, big up John B. Is John B? Yes, John B. What are you saying? John B says, have you looked at the resolution setting of your webcam in OBS source properties? Make sure it's set to high. Let's try that. The resolution setting of your webcam. Settings. Where do I go, mate? Where do I go? I find they default to 720. Yeah. That's what I did. I put it on 1080. John says, what's up? Just lurking with my coffee. Yeah, mate. I'm just making a beat, kind of. Just sort of catching up with people, getting back into the streaming side of things. Going to be doing a lot more of the D&B talks. Got a few booked in next week. So just getting set up for it. Back in the game. Let's look at these. We've got my snare there. Try a little bit of EQ if there is one. Effects. Ooh, EQ. And we just want 3-band EQ. Ooh, the solid G's in there. We'll get that. Let's have a bit more highs. What's going on in here? John B pro streamer. John B's streaming game is next level now. Like absolute next level streaming. I'm very impressed, John, with all of your visuals that you're doing. They are very cool. Did you get your Twitch affiliate thing? John says also, glad you're back on the Logic Dark side. I am. On the OBS source setting for your webcam. Right, let's have a look at that. Settings. We can put it in here and you can have a look yourself. Actually, no, maybe not, because you might see my stream key. No, you won't see the stream key. It's all good. Video. Yeah, 1080. I'm 1920 1080. So I'm in my 1080, 60 frames a second. John made Twitch partner last week. Congratulations. It's on the front page. Oh, it's not in settings. I don't know where to go. I'm using GoPros with like, what do you call it? Like boxes, ingesters, HDMI ingesters. So, John B. Foghorn Fridays was the best lockdown mix I've seen. 10 out of 10, says, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Porditor. We got 50 people on the YouTube, which is a bit of a madness. There's a click on this one. Do we like that? Shall I have a look at the last bit there and just... I think I might replace that hat with one of the other hats. Oh, they're all kind of a bit clicky. John says he's going to DM me the OBS things. Yes. Carl Hughes says, yo. What you say, Carl? Glenn says, hello. Hello, Glenn. What are you saying? I'm just kind of making a beat here. Necron says, reverse the hats. I wonder if we can't mess with some more things in here to just... We've got that snare. A bit of... Ooh, saturation. Nice. It's not nice. I do quite like that tape saturation, though. Maybe a bit of that on the kick. Ooh, nice. Let's give this kick a little bit of punch down around. It only goes to 200, so we'll go bell there and go down to 100, and just give it a little bit of. Heist is in the building. What are you saying, Heist? Everyone's coming to say hello. Porditor says, have I ever cut the transient out of a kick drum and put it on a different channel and blown it with distortion, saturation, and then sent that group with the rest of the kick to glue it together? No. I might get another kick and put it over the top of it, but I probably wouldn't use the same piece of the one kick because they're probably more likely to phase with each other and cancel each other out. Vision says, yes, TC, how's you, man? I'm very good, thank you. Nesta says, go on sources video input capture, click the gear, and then change the settings. Sources settings. Sources, video input capture. Then click the gear to change the settings. Not seeing that. I'll have to do some more research. Is this going to fix my yellowness? I feel like I'm already in 1080p. So, you know. John B says to Portator, I like that idea. It's a good idea. To get like a bit more kick punch. I guess if I was using like a sampler or something, I would just layer something with on the same channel. So I'm not sure if it's possible in here. Is there layers in battery? I'm not sure if there is. So I'd probably just trigger the kick again with another kick. So I would just find a kick. Let's find a kick. What's that, love? South. Triggered. Gareth says, yes, TC. Yes, Gareth. Ellis says, where's Ableton? There's no Ableton. I'm going to just get another Finder window and find a kick, sound archive, trap kick, samples, and there's a nice punchy kick here. Might be loud. You probably can't hear that. So going to put it into my folder, copy it, and then sling it in here. I don't think, can you do layers? Somebody might be able to. There's definitely layers in battery. Not 100% sure about battery 4. I do have a higher version of battery, which I could maybe load up. Ellis says, is there a TC drum pack? There is. There's a couple on tcdnb.com. Go and get them now. They are cheap as dirt. But they're not dirt. They're very good. So there is a very punchy kick, which I'm just going to put over there. And just layer it up. Nice. It's actually really nice. Switch Up Broadcast says, I use Serum's noise oscillators. You can load your own samples in there and have a ton of I have a ton of transients I like and just use the envelopes and pitch to shape them. I've never really been one for doing that kind of stuff, though. I'm not really that. I just would like to record stuff and then have it sort of be a bit more raw. But if something's lacking, then, you know, I'm down for a bit of smoke and mirrors. But I always think that it's better to just keep things sort of recorded well, and then let's join those together, and then you get a good sort of result. Apparently, Battery 4 does do layering. All right, let's have a look. Let's see what is possible within this thing. I'm not seeing anything like main, no. Effects, no. Modulation, no. Setup, no. Editor, editor. Kick. Does that just go? Hey, right? I think that's it. Portator says, one more thing. Do you parallel compress your drum bus? pushing it real high out of the highs and mix the original uncompressed signal. Again, no, not really. I'm just really kind of old school, and I just have everything going down into 1 and 2. I don't really have buses very often. I think a lot of people get into this sort of like, they watch YouTube videos or they watch producers and they're like, they see their methods and the way they do things and they think, that's how you got to do things. And really, I just think having good sounds mixed down into one channel can be a better thing if you get the balance nice. Ellis says, get on the bus. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I like that. I like it a lot. So we got some layering going on. That's clever. And I'll put one of them kicks on this kick as well. I don't know why it drags 2 of them in there. Hold on a second. What's that? It's in the box in the garage marked power leads. It should be just easy enough to pull out, but do you want me to get it for you in a minute? DC41 says, people think it needs to be really complicated. Yeah, things do not need to be complicated. And Nick says, who cares about the process as long as the result sounds good? And that is true. Whatever works for you is right. If it sounds right, it is right. And that is, Joe Meek said that. Ellis says, has anyone been customizing Vital Skins? I've seen that this is possible now, and I'm excited about it. ODY says, Logic does groups and summing really well, but then again, Ableton seemingly does it better. That kick is so punchy that it is clipping out my battery. So we just clean that up a little bit by turning it down. It's nice though. That's a good start. I like making beats just every now and then, just make a little beat. Got 16 bars of a beat. I've been making a few things in... I can tell you guys about the next pack actually that I'm going to be dropping. It's going to be jungle pads in Vital. Let's have a look. Jungle pads. Nin hao. Although I don't have a keyboard here right now, which is going to make things interesting. So I have to do it all with MIDI, drawing it in. Ellis says, any jungling guy I can provide.
Any jungling guy?
I got the Tarzan and Jada jungle just swinging on the vine this morning, mate. I'm telling you, this could turn Ari Krishna into a bad boy.
Jungle pads. I went in on the jungle pads. Where is my jungle pads? Jungle pads. This is going to be in the next pack. They're not in named order. There's no keyboard on Logic for making the... There probably is actually, isn't there? Do I need to plug in a keyboard? Michael McKee says, big ups from Australia. Yes, Australian massive. Australian crop. These are actually, I'm kind of into these kinds of sounds right now. Freddie says, big ups from Estonia. Hang tight, all my Estonian massive. Command K. ODY comes with the deep knowledge. They're really sort of nice sounds. All I need to do is make the example video, then I'll be dropping these. Adam Bourne says, big up TC. Glad to see you back in the lives. One love. Do 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 do. Yeah. Oh. Will says, yo, TC, not going to ask you where the money is. Good to see you back. I'm back. Hold on a second. Both front and back wheels. Soph's going to mow the lawn. She's getting involved. I don't really know, sort of. This kind of stuff. Juro says, bang, bang. Lush pads. Nice one, mate. I can't pronounce that name. Adam says, can't wait for the masterclass with you at BIM on the 28th. Yeah, I'm ready. Nick says, get Soph to do the housework while I mess about on the interwebs. Yes. So yeah, I'm not sure really like if I'm going to actually make a tune or anything, but that is some of the pads that I made. I've also started another pack as well. Just been getting on with things. Phil says, random question. Did you do the vocals on You Make It Better with Subfocus and Culture Shock? Loving the tunes, loving the streams. Big up. I think I did. I think that's me. I think so. I'm not sure. I'd have to hear the tune. Oh, like Justice, Chustero. I still can't pronounce it. Why is X a CH? It's okay. It's all good. Yeah, so I think that might be my stream. I just came on here just to make a beat and just say hello to everyone, really. I need to remember that Control K. In fact, I'm going to make myself a Stream Deck button for that, because that will be quite useful. Copy, paste, Apple K, and we'll call it keyboard, Key. Necron says short ting. Yeah. I just wanted to test out this 1080p business, really, and see if it's any good. And I need to change the yellowness of the camera. I'll try and work that out. This one ain't so bad. Maybe I'll just swap the cameras round. I'm not quite sure what it is. These GoPros. But it's nice to be back. Nice to be back on the streaming. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I appreciate it for this little test, little beat making test. I'm gonna save that. I've gone through and man, I've been organising everything, and I've got these mind maps that I've been making, and I've gone through every single tune that I made in 2020, 2021. I'm working on 2019, and I'm going to go back all the way through and then work out all the bits that I've missed and tunes that I've missed and start releasing some music again. So just been working through it. Keith says, first time catching you live, TC. Got to say, love the interviews you've been doing. What's the story behind the flags? It's just because the walls are a horrible colour and I just wanted to cover it up. And behind the flag there is like a sort of like plugs where a TV used to be. It's nothing. There's nothing. No significance. Optics says it's called a color temperature, brother. All you need to do is properly white balance your camera or cool it down. So it's the white balance in there. We could do some of this. Where do I go? I could do it. I'll work it out. Justerio says, big ups, I gotta go now, but you were an inspiration back in the day. Thanks, mate. That's very kind. Very kind. Appreciate it. So yeah, I'm gonna go lie in the sunshine and I'm gonna get my 20 minutes aside. And then I think some soldering in the garage is gonna be going on. Working out how to, I've got these buttons. And they are they're like Chinese rip-off of like Farnell buttons, which is like 20 quid each. And these ones are only like £1 each. So, and they got backlit. They're backlit. They're so cool. Yeah. Adam says, are you going to be streaming regularly? Again, yes. So I want to start doing regular streaming and more D&B talks, but I needed to get a system in place in order to be able to cope with the workload, because it is pretty strenuous when you've got a load of D&B talks going on and the editing and all of that stuff. Spectacular says, Wolfpack assemble. Wolfpack assemble. You're a bit late. But it's okay because I didn't advertise this in any way or like tell anyone that I was going to do it. But that's usually what I do with the streaming. Portator says you need to schedule for your streaming. Yeah, schedule. I don't work with no schedules. I don't know what a schedule is. I don't work to the man's schedule. Adam says, no pressure on the streaming though. No pressure. Nick says, Wolfpack disassemble. That's what I'm saying. Disassemble is quite a good name for a tune, really. I'm just putting it on the standby screen so that I can load my notes and then everyone can't see the notes. Put the notes over here and go back to this. Disassemble is a good name for a tune. April 24th. I do daily journaling now as well, so I keep track of all my thoughts. Jonathan says, love those D&B talks. Learn and laugh all in one. Learn and laugh all in one. Yeah, I'm really enjoying I really enjoyed doing the ones that I did. And I've got, I think 5 booked in for next week. And there's one that I need to edit. And I have a list of about 125 people that I want to contact to get on to do it. So there's going to be a lot of people who say no. And then they'll say yes at some point. Or they won't. But, you know, I'm still going to ask them. Ed Solo says, easy. What are you saying, Ed? Holla. Should we try and change the color temperature now? Settings. Capture settings. Where do we reckon we're going? I got it in flat thingy, and then that's the contrast. I wonder. This is the best stream ever. Jonathan says, have I asked Spore? I haven't asked Spore. I can add I can add people to the list. I'm not sure if Spore would be down for it though. He's probably super famous, isn't it? So I just don't know what I'm doing. I feel like it might be this one. No, that's exposure. That ain't going to be the one, is it? Oh, God. I did change I changed the contrast on that other camera. Let's go down to sharp. Let's change the sharpness to medium. And I think if I take it out of RAW mode, it might let me. Click on flat. If I go to GoPro color though, it's going to go nuts. I'll work it out for next time so it ain't so yellow. Oh, is that better? Taking off the sharpness. That seems better. That seems more like this one. What do we think? Nick says top-notch stream right here. That's what I'm saying. It's just a test. Please forgive me. Just staring at menus. It's like going to a restaurant. Jonathan says, what vape juice do I vape? It's one called Peng. I'm slightly reducing my nicotine intake now. It's a bit better. It is better. Maybe if I go to low sharpness. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to head out. Thank you so much for tuning in to me making a quick beat and just talking some ish. And appreciate every single one of you. And I will see you again for another exciting edition of Making a Beat. So yeah, take it easy. Peace.
Yo. Wolfpack, assemble.